In this video I'm going to show you how you can access Octopus Energy's Tracker Tariff, one of the fairest energy tariffs in Britain, without even needing to have a smart meter installed. Before we moved on to the Octopus Tracker Tariff, our unit price for gas with So Energy was fixed at 2.42p per kilowatt hour, which is already pretty good, but with us using approximately 18,000 units of gas a year, even a small reduction in this unit cost can mean a significant saving. I'll share with you how the Tracker Tariff works, show you our rates including one of our recent bills, who should and how you can sign up to the Tracker Tariff to make these savings for yourself. You can also get an extra £50 worth of energy credit if you switch to any tariff with Octopus Energy using the link in the description box below. Sound good? Let's check it out. Octopus Energy are an independent company disrupting the energy market, in particular the big six, and that's one of the reasons why I love them, after being ripped off by these companies for years. With all of their tariffs boasting 100% renewable electricity and no exit fees along with competitive prices, it's easy to see why Octopus Energy have been a Which recommended provider for the last 3 years. So what is the Tracker Tariff and how does it work? The Tracker Tariff is tied into wholesale prices and updated daily, which allows you to enjoy cheaper electricity prices when wholesale prices fall. Just be aware that prices can increase as well. However, tracker tariffs are usually cheaper than fixed price tariffs where consumers always pay the price in the long run. Using your online dashboard, you can not only see your daily price per kilowatt hour, but also an indicative cost over the previous 12 months and a projected cost for the coming year. If you don't have a smart meter, your usage figures will be based on an estimate from the meter readings you submit. The more often you submit meter readings, the more accurate this data will be. If you already have a smart meter and it is able to be accessed by Octopus Energy, it can be used to gather this information without your input. So now we know how it works, let me show you the rates. So this is the Tracker Tariff, which you can access via Octopus Energy online dashboard. You can see that the daily unit cost of electricity and gas varies each day and follows the wholesale price. You can see today that the unit price of gas is 2.03p per kilowatt hour. If you're not sure about how to interpret these figures, the Energy Savings Trust suggests that the average UK price per unit of gas as of April 2020 was 4.17p, more than double my cost today. It also suggests that today's unit price is 39% less than the average variable tariff. And if we click on this, it will give us the breakdown of some other energy company prices for our estimated use. By toggling between the tabs below the graph, you can see the cost over the previous 12 months, using historical data and prediction over the next 12 months, again comparing this with other energy providers' variable tariffs. But what about the standing charge, I hear you say? Sticking with gas, you can see the standing charge for my location is 15.09p per day, which is around 7p cheaper than my previous tariff with So Energy, and just over 10p cheaper than the average UK standing charge of 25.6p. Now let's look at one of our actual gas bills. As mentioned earlier, you can see the daily unit cost is variable, but Octopus Energy calculates an average price per kilowatt hour of gas over these 26 days, which you can see is 1.89p. This is cheaper than my previous tariff with So Energy of 2.42p and significantly cheaper than the UK average of 4.17p per kilowatt hour. Now the cynics amongst you may say these prices seem particularly low and it's only for the last 26 days, and you'd be absolutely right. So let's look at some historical data over the last 12 months from August 2019 to August 2020. I've highlighted my region's figures as shown with prices below my previous 2.42p per unit in green and those above it in red. You can see that despite some daily unit prices going as high as 2.8p, my overall average over these 12 months would have been an impressive 2.08p per kilowatt hour. Let's crunch the numbers a little bit further and see what savings there are to be had. With the cheaper average unit and daily standing charge price with Octopus Energy's Tracker Tariff compared to my previous tariff figures with So Energy, we would be set to save £87.35p over the year. Or compared to the UK average figures, a massive saving of £419.18p. Electricity and gas unit and standing charges vary by region, and I've popped a link in the video description box below so you can have a look into the prices in your area. If you sign up and find it's not for you, you can contact Octopus by phone or email and request a switch to another one of their tariffs, which are still likely to be cheaper than any of the big six and most other energy providers. Remember, none of Octopus Energy tariffs have a minimum contract or any exit fees, so you can chop and change between them as you like. We review our energy plan every 6 to 12 months or earlier to see if a better deal comes along. To keep up with these new videos and save yourself time and money in the process, click on the subscribe button with notifications for free. Okay, so the numbers look good. Who should sign up to the tracker tariff? The tracker tariff is an excellent option for most people who want to sign up to a tariff which will historically cost you less than most fixed tariffs overall. Everyone can access the tracker tariff and you don't need a smart meter to sign up. In fact, Octopus Energy don't enforce smart meters on anyone unless you choose a tariff which requires one. If you're like me on the Octopus Agile electricity tariff but also want to benefit from a lower average cost per kilowatt hour of gas, the tracker tariff is an excellent option for you. For those who don't know what the Agile electricity tariff is, the wholesale price of energy changes every half an hour based on factors like energy demand and what types of fuel are available, as mentioned earlier. The Agile tariff allows you the option to utilise cheaper electricity when wholesale prices fall and avoid or reduce your use during peak times, i.e. between 4 and 7 PM when prices are higher due to the surge in demand. Occasional bonus: when there is too much power, the grid can sometimes even pay for suppliers to use more or generators to produce less, and that's when prices can go negative, and those on the Agile tariff are paid to use electricity. Even more perfect if you have an electric car or storage battery to charge up. I know I said earlier that the wholesale price changes daily, and this is still true for the tracker tariff. However, the Agile tariff requires a compatible smart meter to send half-hourly usage data and bill you accordingly to the half-hourly electricity rates. If you're flexible and you can shift some of your electricity use outside the 4 to 7 PM periods, there are far greater savings to be made on the Agile tariff than the tracker. You can find out more about the Agile electricity tariff by clicking on the video in the info card in the top right hand corner. Back to the tracker tariff. How do you sign up? If you're already an Octopus Energy customer, you can start your switch to the tracker tariff by emailing them at the email address on the screen right now. If you're on the Agile electricity tariff, it is worth making it clear that you only want to switch your gas to the tracker tariff, otherwise you might find they switch both your gas and electricity to the tracker tariff. If you're not currently with Octopus Energy, you can sign up with the referral link in the video description box below and they'll split £100 with you and the referrer. That's on top of the savings you're already going to make by switching. In order for your £50 to track, you need to sign up via this link rather than directly through the website. And once you've signed up, you'll get your own referral link to share the love to. It's easy to get a quote within minutes by providing some simple information including your postcode, energy you require Octopus to supply, the type of meter you currently have, and your typical energy usage, which you can find on your last energy bill. You then select a tariff. You'll initially be shown their fixed tariffs, which are competitive in themselves, but if you want to find out more about their innovative tariffs, you can click here. You can see the tracker tariff listed, and you can find out even more about it by clicking here, and if happy with it all, you can sign up today. Octopus Energy will contact your current supplier and manage the switch completely for you, and keep you updated via email during this process. You can also track their progress via your online dashboard. If you found this video useful, please do like it, subscribe to our channel and join our Facebook group to keep up with new content we'll be uploading. Please let us know in the comments section below if you have any questions about the tracker tariff. We'd love to hear from you. And just out of interest, add a comment with how much you're paying per unit of gas and or electricity and your standing charge at the moment to see who's currently paying the highest. There are no prizes for the winner apart from knowing that you have the most saving potential. Thanks for watching, see you next time.